hi, welcome to Diggin SoCal. We're doing things a little different today. We're gonna be trying something new. We'll be doing
How new?
We'll be doing a type of podcast format the first and third Wednesday of the month. So we're gonna want your feedback on how we're doing it, the way we're doing it. If there's certain topics that you want us to discuss, make sure to email us. So email bill@digginsocal.com, or you can email myself, Christine@digginsocal.com. The other thing that we kind of want to go over is normally we have this set up at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time of when all of our videos come out on Wednesdays. And we just want to know if you guys have a preference, if we should do premieres in the evening. That way we can interact with you guys, or if you want us to just keep it in the mornings.
Right, because right now we release every Saturday and Wednesday at 6 a.m.
Yes.
And we're not opposed to doing a premiere on the first and third Wednesday.
Yes.
And that would be probably 6 p.m.
Okay.
Pacific Standard Time, right?
Yeah,
Yay.
that makes sense. The other purpose of doing the first and third Wednesdays of the podcast would be to interview different metal detectorists and do like a Q&A session with them, kind of like a 2020 interview, except not Barbara Walters. Wawa Wawa.
Wawa Wawa. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Not being her, I mean.
Oh, I was like, I'll get a wig, you know, and I'll
no, please don't.
Tease it up like she did in the 90s.
But I think it would be pretty interesting, and then on top of that, we will have specific topics we cover on each event, on each Monday and Wednesday. Today's main topic is going to be camera work and how I operate my cameras when I metal detect. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I do go out detecting quite a bit by myself, and you really need to have a system, whether you wear a head mount, chest mount, or do what I do where I carry the camera. There is no right or wrong, it's just what works best for you. In my case, I don't like wearing devices, so I carry my camera in my pocket and just pull it out when I need it. So with that said, I'm going to show you two videos, and one of them is going to be me working a tot lot and how I can do it one-handed with the GoPro, and the other video will be me using the camera in grass or dirt, and it does require both hands. So I'm going to show you how I use the tripod on the GoPro, and it's actually called a max grip and tripod combo, and they are pretty cool. I really do like mine, so you'll see the difference. Okay, so I'm getting in a 11-12 here. So what I typically do, one-handed operation here. In this case, it's just some aluminum, but it works really well one-handed if you're in the tot lot, as opposed to the work in the grass, which we'll demonstrate next. All right, so I just found a target. It's going to be a 20 right here, solid 20, which probably is a penny, my favorite. So what I typically do, I find the target. See, I got the target right here. So I back this off just enough so it stops chirping. And then I will use the GoPro on the tripod. What I'd like to do is set it up to where the pinpointer tip is centered on the screen. So I know that I'm going to have the shot in view. So I will just set a little bit more. All right. Then I can start the recording. And then we'll find this thing, and it'll be a good shot on camera. So it's right here. Doesn't seem like it's very deep. It was only like 1 bar. And there we go. So I take the fine, which is a penny in this case, and make sure I got a good shot on the screen. And then everybody can see the penny. Not that I'm proud to find a penny again. I find lots of pennies. And then using the this is a great little tripod, and using this tripod gives me a really steady shot to show off the target and to show off the dig. and it works really well when you're by yourself. It does take a lot longer. You got to set it up every time. So to find the next target, sometimes I'm just carrying this so I don't have to put it away every time. See, now I'm getting a 13 right here. 12, 13, 14, so it could be a pull tab. So it's just a little bit of getting used to. So it's right here. So that way I can just set it right back up and I don't have to take it and turn it on every time. You do go through batteries faster. Record. Let's pop up this pull tab. This is going to surprise me. Oh, in this particular case, I've got a nice piece of aluminum. But see, it's in the shot, and that makes it really convenient that it's so easy to show off the find and the dig. This is for Christine. It's her prize. Single-handed metal detecting and videotaping with the GoPro and the tripod. Pretty simple to use, and it's a great little tool. I just power it down, and back in the pocket it goes. Simple as that. I'm going to talk about wrap-ups and how I do mine. And again, there's no right or wrong. You can show whatever you want. Some people only show good finds. Some people show everything and everything in between. So it doesn't really matter. We like to listen to comments, and I feel that most people have commented that they like to see all the stuff we do find. The only time I do discard stuff, or I kind of throw away like bottle caps and a lot of aluminum garbage and so forth. I don't need to be lugging all that around. But I'm going to show you a little example on a wrap-up where I will use the GoPro first and do a close-up on a penny, and then I will use the iPhone to do the same thing. And if most of you know, you can tell by the footage on my wrap-ups that I use the iPhone to do my wrap-ups, and I think I get a better shot on the close-ups when I want to show a specific item. So basically when I'm filming and you come across and talk about your finds, it's okay, but when I come down and I really want to get a look at an object like a penny, yeah, you'll take a look at this penny here, and you can't get real close. I can pick that object up and keep it in focus, and you can get a much better look at the object without it blurring out on you, because a GoPro is not designed for super close-up shots. I find that anything closer than a foot will start blurring out on the GoPro mostly, and you won't get a really good detailed shot of it. The tripod that I'm currently using is called a Max Grip and Tripod combination from GoPro. They're typically $60, but I noticed they're on sale today for $30. So I just ordered one. Why did I do that? Tell them why I did that.
You're doing a giveaway.
I am?
You are now.
Yes. So I have one GoPro tripod to give away to one lucky winner that comments on this video. So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
That's how much I like these things. I want to share. I want to give one away.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could be like Oprah and give everybody one.
You get a GoPro Max and you get a GoPro
But I can't do that. That'd break the bank.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that's gonna be really cool. So make sure that you do comment on this video so that you can be entered in that drawing.
Is there a certain word or phrase you want for the giveaway?
Yes, Bill is awesome. Bill beats Christine. Bill wins. Bill always gets better finds.
Come on, put something legitimate on there.
No, anybody that comments.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like that. If you comment, you comment.
I'm not gonna be like that. You've done it in the past.
I know, but it's just easier to just draw from everybody.
All right.
While I was away, far, far away, poor little Christine, who was miserable, texts me multiple times a day, when are you coming back?
Multiple times a day?
Yes.
Whatever.
Did you not? Admit it.
I didn't admit it.
Okay. Anyway, she did go metal detecting by herself quite a bit, and she actually did pretty good.
Thank you.
But she had a few issues while she was out detecting by herself, and quite honestly, I've had a couple issues myself, but I'm gonna let her explain her issues.
Okay.
And this leads us into topic number 2, which is
safety.
Yay for safety.
I don't care who it is. Bill is like over 6 feet tall. I'm gonna say 5.5. I'm actually 5'5". But
Ooh.
it's important in general to have safety precautions when you're going out. It's kind of like when you go hiking. You always go in pairs.
You should.
You should. Metal detecting, you should go in pairs. Even if you've gone to this park a million times, you just never know what's going to happen.
But there's a lot of people that go by themselves.
So
what do they do?
FaceTime someone. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I went by myself. Read the room, as it were. Like, if you feel like the environment isn't safe or you have a gut feeling about it, go with the feeling. Leave and go to another park. There are a million parks you can choose from. If not today, then tomorrow. Somebody made a really good point in the comments of the most recent video that we did on gloves. And people have told us to use gloves before, and I haven't really... It's okay.
I hate gloves.
I don't like worms, but I won't wear gloves. However, they made a really good point that in the wood chips, sometimes there's like this weird color in the wood chips.
Mold.
And it's mold. It's a breeding area for bacteria. So I'm not much of a germaphobe, but you might want to consider, please wear gloves. Or if you're not going to wear gloves, don't touch your face, okay? Don't do it.
Yes, we carry wipes in the truck, and whenever we get back, we wipe our hands before we start touching everything.
Yeah.
But back to your other safety part, that's really important. There are bad people in the park sometimes. And
well, they're people with not good intentions.
They're bad. That's bad.
I know it is.
But if I've worked a couple of parks in some pretty sketchy areas and been approached by some interesting characters, we'll leave it at that. And even I was concerned so much that I kind of really kept my eye on that particular person or persons.
Yes.
So you do have to keep focused. As Christine said, you want to be looking around constantly and pay attention. Don't get your head under a toy so long that anybody could walk up behind you.
Yes.
Very important. Especially that squirrel over there.
Yeah, he might be rabid. Look at the way he's shaking his tail.
Yikes. Oh, he's heading this way.
I know. Anyways, but all joking aside, seriously, it is very important to be aware of your surroundings, and not just in metal detecting. In general, you should be aware of your surroundings all the time, because as much as you're watching everybody, there's also people that are watching you.
Absolutely.
Another thing too is there's some metal detectors that use like the knee pads or those little padded things that you can put on the ground if that makes it easier for you. Don't hurt yourselves. This is supposed to be fun. Calling an ambulance because you hurt yourself is not good. A flashlight, if you think you're gonna stay and it's a little bit after dark, would not recommend staying after dark. That's totally unsafe.
By yourself.
By yourself. Carry a flashlight. You can also use it to protect yourself. Oh yeah, headphones. Okay, so someone had suggested like, why don't you just connect your headphones to your pinpointer and then you can hear it much better. I don't like the idea of not being able to hear what's going on as a siren goes by.
Yeah.
But seriously, just if you're not able to look around every 5 seconds, at least be aware to listen to what's going on around you.
I know this might sound a little more extreme, but there's a few more tips that are probably good to mention, and one of them is have a fully charged cell phone when you head out. Don't let it be near dead. And talking about cell phones, if you call 911 from your cell phone, it's going to be sent to the nearest dispatch center, which is usually law enforcement. However, if you're on a border, it could be sent to, for us, it could be sent to Highway Patrol or the sheriff or the PD, and it may not hit the right
place that you need to get a hold of.
Yes. So what I like to do is have the phone number for the local city I'm in, and you can program that in your phone, and you're gonna, if you call the PD directly to their desk, as long as you know that they're a 24-hour operation. Some places, police departments do close, so be aware of that. But if you know they don't close, and the dispatch will answer their business line 24/7, then that's faster for me. I can call, like right now, I can call the sheriff station. I got the phone number memorized, so I can call them real quick and say, hey, this is where I'm at, which is also important. Know the location of your park.
Yes.
The name of the park would be the minimum, but you should know the address if you can. I don't always know the address of the park I'm at, but I usually check the name out.
Even the cross streets.
Yep. So those are really important things to know if you do run into problems. And 99.9% of the people will never have an issue, but you never know. It's just being prepared. This is called a wrap-up. This is where we end.
Actually, this is called an outro.
Outro who? That's someone famous? All right,
right.
Do your outro.
So we'll be doing, I've been hanging out with you for too long. We will be doing this experiment. Did you see that squirrel just mock me? He put his paws together. We'll be doing...
It's not an experiment. We'll be doing this...
We'll be doing this test run.
For the month of January.
Yes.
And if y'all like it... No?
We're in California.
So what do you say in California?
Dude. Dudes and dudettes. If you like it, then we'll keep doing them. If you don't like it, then we'll keep doing them. Just kidding.
We'll metal detect.
We'll just do that. We'll just metal detect.
Okay.
What about magnet fishing?
We can do whatever you want.
And gold panning.
You mean that where you cook goldfish?
No. Ew. And cupcake reviews.
Whatever you want to do. I'm game.
Okay.
This is your world. I'm just in it.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. Who's always doing the filming, Mr.
Well, it depends on who's there.
Stop. If you've stuck it out this long, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below. And make sure to email us if you have any questions, even if they're like silly. I don't know, as I make a face, but even if they're silly questions.
Are you submitting questions?
Huh?
Are you submitting questions?
Yeah.
Oh, then they're going to be silly.
Like, how old were you when you started losing your hair?
It's by choice. Gosh.
That would be a question I have. Ooh, should we get a little jar and then write them down and then put them in a bowl and pick one out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Birds are after us now.
Yeah, squirrels and birds, oh my. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Goodbye.
Bye.